we have the data download that happened last night. Got a few events to cover, and there's some special information that dropped in this data download that could be potentially very exciting or dreadful, depending on how many stones you've saved so far and depending on what you're going to be summoning for. So we got the new promo movie that's going to be coming, which is going to be in landscape mode. So it's going to be the 2 gammas and everything like that, which they should be dropping sometime tonight or early in the morning tomorrow. We got the assets for the gammas, which is pretty exciting. We got this new free-to-play Angel Dabura, which I'm going to go over his event in just a moment. Also, we're going to be going over the EZA event for the physical Hachan and Android 17, and then we have the Awakening and EZA for the Super Strike AGL PyCon. And these are bosses, they're not actual units, but I believe they could be units sometime in the future. This Intelligence Angel Yamcha and also Intelligence Angel Krillin, which would be pretty cool. Maybe future Halloween units, turning these bosses into units at some point in time. I can see that happening. And then we have the new stages for the story event, Path to Ultimate Power, Gohan and Piccolo. And then keep in mind that for the Cell Max event, artificial life forms and special pose category characters are getting a buff, so they can deal extra damage to Cell Max. So keep that in mind as well. And then we have Dokkan Festival tickets and also Justice Incarnate tickets. This is the key thing I want to talk about in this video. This Justice Incarnate ticket right here. As you can see in my thumbnail, I put LR, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Trunks in the thumbnail because this is their Dokkan Festival ticket right here, Justice Incarnate. When they actually drop, we'll be able to purchase these tickets on the global side of the game, and this is the ticket pack we're going to get, Justice Incarnate. So that's pretty exciting that, you know, they already dropped the assets, the actual assets for the characters. The fact that they're dropping the tickets now, that tells me that they're probably going to be the Dokkan Festival unit in between the gammas and the time that Super Dragon Ball Heroes collab will drop. So thinking about 2.5 weeks after the gammas drop, we're going to be getting this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks unit sometime then. Keep that in mind as you're saving your stones. As I've mentioned also, the schedule's kind of crazy right now, and everybody should know that by now. So the fact that they're dropping now, possibly after the gammas, since we got their ticket in this data download, it's looking pretty crazy right now. Like I said in the other video about whether or not you should summon on the gammas, it's going to be a stacked rest of the year and very, very hard to save your stones for certain things that you want. So moving on, for this free-to-play Dabura, in his event, we've got some missions that you need to complete. Level 2 is where you can farm his awakening medals and also physical candy canes, which is really, really good. So candy canes are actually some of the best training items. Let's take a look real quick. So Z swords give you 100,000 XP per item to your character, but candy canes give you 1,000,000 XP. So the fact that you can farm physical candy canes is absolutely insane. So you might want to take advantage of that while this event is here to farm these physical candy canes. If you have any physical characters you've been wanting to level up, now is the time to farm this candy cane right here. As far as his awakening medal goes, you don't need to farm his awakening medal. You really just want to focus on farming physical candy canes. The reason why you don't want to farm his awakening medal is because you get all the awakening medals that you need from completing missions. So you got to clear stage 1 once, 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, and then 10 times, and you'll have the amount of Dokkan Awakening medals that you need to Dokkan Awaken this free-to-play Dabura, which, by the way, you need 104 of them, and you get 104 from completing these missions. But it looks like you're getting 1 Dragon Stone from one of the missions, 2, 3, and 4 Dragon Stones, and then 2 for completing each of these stages. So 1 Dragon Stone for each, so that's 6 Dragon Stones total. And then we have this free-to-play Android 17 and Hachan or Aider. They're getting their EZA. That would be 9 free-to-play stones so far. And then for this PyCon right here, this free-to-play Super Strike PyCon, we're going to use Vicious Mechanical Frieza's Super Strike event as an example because his Super Strike event hasn't been updated. But if we look at the missions here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 Dragon Stones right there. And then also completing the difficulties and stages for the first time. the newly added stages or newly added levels. That's 20 dragon stones total right there. So you're getting about 30 free-to-play dragon stones just from those events. I've got one question for you right now. Are you excited for this LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks to drop in between Heroes and also the Gammas, or are you devastated because you just don't have the stones to cover everything that you want? Let me know down in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. Until next time.